Good morning everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of Officers Adda 24/7. My name is Amanjot and this is our 24th class on principles and practices of banking. Okay, so this is our 25th class in which we are discussing the practice questions, the MCQs related to principle and practices of banking. So before starting the session, let me know, am I audible to all of you and the PPT is also visible? Are we good to go? Good morning, Sheikh. Now let me know, am I audible to all of you? Okay, everything is okay. Now let's start the session. First of all, if you are new to the session, if you are new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you will be notified about all the upcoming sessions on Officers Adda 24/7. Next, if you have not downloaded the Adda 24/7 application, then do download the application in which you will get unlimited quizzes related to your practice. Okay, and the next is the English medium batch is already running on Adda 24/7 application, which is started on 16th of April, in which we are providing the 3 Macmillan books with 82 ebooks and mock papers, in which you will find the recorded sessions also. If you have missed any day's class, then you can watch the recorded session also. Wait for what? Okay, so this is the batch for your June 2022 JAIIB target exam. Okay, so this is known as, okay, so first of all, before starting the session, before starting the first question, do share the sessions link with your friends and colleagues who are also preparing for JAIIB June exam. Let them also join the session. Good morning, Pooja. Now do one thing first. Let's share fast the sessions link with your friends and colleagues. Okay. Now let's start with the first question, which is talking about which of the following statement is correct. So the question is related to Reserve Bank of India. Now which of the following statement is correct regarding Reserve Bank of India? First statement is saying RBI regulates the security market. Second is saying RBI started functioning in the year 1934. Third is saying Chief Executive Officer of a private bank are appointed with the approval of RBI. And D option is saying none of the above. So which of the following statement is correct regarding the RBI's function? Good morning, Gitanjali. Which of the following is right option? A, B, C or D? Gagan is saying C, Srinivasan is saying C, Babu is saying C. Okay. Achha, do one thing, whenever you are answering any question, do mention the question number also. Okay. Gitanjali are also saying C. So everyone is going with the C option. That is true. Right answer is the C answer. RBI do not regulate security market. RBI regulates the money market. RBI regulates the forex market, not the security market. Security market is regulated by SEBI, not RBI. Okay. RBI started functioning in the year 1934. No, in the 1934 RBI Act was passed. RBI started working from 1st April 1935. RBI starting from 1st April 1935. In 1934 RBI's Act was passed. Okay, so the right option will be your C option. Good morning, Vishnu. Mayank, it can't be B because in 1934 RBI have not started working. RBI Act was introduced in the year 1934 and RBI started working from 1st April 1934. Here, the second question is the check collection system that obviates the need to move physical instrument across bank branches is called. Now the system or the collection system which is related to check which eliminates the movement of sharing the physical instrument or physical share from one bank branch to another or to the clearing house. Now, which of the following systems helps to eliminate the physical transfer of check for the clearance? Is it speed clearing? Is it MICR? Is it check truncation? Is it all of the above? So what will be the right answer for the second question? Do mention the question number, Gagan, whenever you are answering. Okay, Gagan is saying C, Srinivas is saying D, Ram is saying A. What about rest? Gitanjali is saying C. Okay, I think you all have heard about the CTS. I think you all have heard about the CTS 2010. Now, what is CTS? CTS stands for check truncation system. Check truncation system. So, check truncation system, in which truncation means to stop physical movement of check. Now, earlier, how we are clearing the checks? We are clearing the checks with the physical movement of check. We have to share the physical paper of a check from one bank to another bank for the clearance purpose. That's take a lot of time, or there is a chances of misplace of the check also. That's why we have introduced check truncation system, in which we have stopped the physical movement of check. We are just taking an electronic image. We are taking an electronic image of a check and we transfer these electronic stage between the banks. So the right option will be check truncation, not the speed clearing or MICR. Now, when we are talking about MICR, MICR stands for magnetic ink character recognition. This magnetic ink character recognition is of the 9 digits. It helps in the check clearance. Okay, it is helpful in the check clearance. It has 9 digits. The first 3 digits represents the city code, middle 3 represents the bank code, and the last 3 represent the branch. So these 9 codes represent city, bank and branch. Okay, so this is the right answer. Check truncation stopped the physical movement of check and started electronic clearance of a check. Now the third question. The banking services that cater to cross-border transaction is called. In which type of banking cross-border transactions happens? Is it a universal banking? Is it a narrow banking? Is it an international banking? Is it a wholesale banking? Which of the following will be the right option? A, B, C or D? Okay, Gagan is saying A. Bob is saying B. What about rest? Vishnu is saying A. Gitanjali is saying C. Sneha saying C. Nisha saying C. Okay. C. First of all, universal banking is the type of banking in which all kinds of activities will be provided under one roof. Okay, so universal banking is a type of banking in which all kinds of activities will be provided to the customer under a one roof. It means if I want to deposit, withdrawal, take a loan, check clearance, demand draft, locker facility, international debit credit card, I want to take an insurance, I have to register under the pension scheme, I want to invest in the share market, I want to open a demat account. So when all kinds of activities is available in a under a single roof, that is known as universal banking. It means when a bank is providing commercial banking facilities, investment banking facilities, and after that all other kinds of facilities, then it is known as universal banking. Now when it comes to the narrow banking means when a bank place its fund in risk-free assets, So when a bank places its fund only in risk-free assets, that is known as narrow banking. For example, payment banks. What payment banks are doing? They cannot provide loan to the public. They can only invest in government security in risk-free assets. So that type of banking is known as narrow banking, in which bank places its fund only in risk-free assets. Okay. Now, we are talking about wholesale banking. Wholesale banking is a type of banking in which banking services is provided to the businesses, is provided to the entities, it provided to the corporates, etc. So when the banking facility is provided to indeed not individuals but the corporate businesses, entities, it is known as wholesale banking. Now, what is the banking in which cross-border transactions are happening? It is international banking. It is a very simple question. You are talking about international banking. It means you are doing a cross-border transaction. You are performing the banking services between two countries. That is known as international banking. So when you are performing banking services between two countries, what you are doing? You are going cross-border. Okay, so the cross-border transactions comes under the international banking. Clear? The right option will be C option, not A. Now, next. What type of message is required to submitted by a sending bank under the NEFT? Is it a NEFT structured message? Is it a SFMS message? Is it a Swift format structured message, or any of the above? Now, what will be the answer? A, B, C, or D? Question number 4. First of all, what is NEFT? NEFT stands for National Electronic Fund Transfer. This National Electronic Fund Transfer helps us to transfer funds online. Okay, you can transfer fund online from the bank website, also from the internet banking or application of a bank, or you can go to the bank branch also. You can give a cash to the person, to the employee, and he will do the NEFT. So the NEFT is allowed by both the methods, by online or by visiting a bank branch. You can perform the NEFT by cash transaction, you can perform NEFT by online transaction. Now under NEFT there is no minimum, no maximum limit of fund transfer. Okay, and it is 24/7 service, and in a one day 48 hours of NEFT conducted by for the online transfer. Okay, now fourth is B. Gitanjali is saying, Sneha is saying B, Vishnu saying A, Srinivas saying A, Suresh saying B, Gagan saying A. Okay, so right answer is your B option, that is SFMS. The right answer is SFMS. Now SFMS stands for Structured Financial Messaging System. It is Structured Financial Messaging Structured Financial Messaging System. Now if we know, let me know how many subsidiaries of RBI are there. How many subsidiaries does RBI have right now? Let me know. So we have discussed what is NEFT, we have discussed the full form as SFMS. Now what is SFMS? Structured Financial Messaging System. This Structured Financial Messaging System is a services which is provided by IFTAS. Now what is IFTAS? IFTAS is a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. It is a wholly owned subsidiary. So whenever we are talking about IFTAS, it provides the services related to softwares. It provides services related to the smooth functioning of a bank. So it provides a certain services like a Infinet, SFMS, Cloud, iCloud or Gift. These are the platform which is provided by IFTAS, the subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India, which helps in the smooth functioning of banking functions, and it also promote the banking to innovate a new things in the online banking or digital banking. Okay, so the right answer is here SFMS. It stands for Structured Financial Messaging System. That service provided by IFTAS, and it is a subsidiary of Reserve Bank of India. Very good. RBI has 5 subsidiaries. There are 5 subsidiaries of RBI. First is DICGC. Second is BRB and MPL. Third is Rabbit. Fourth is IFTAS. And the fifth one is RBIH. Okay. These are the 5 subsidiaries of Reserve Bank of India. Out of that, IFTAS has provided the structured financial messaging system, which is submitted by the sending bank under NEFT. Okay. Now, next. Which of the following is not a feature of depository receipt? Which of the following is not a feature of depository receipt? Depository receipt is a physical certificate. Second is saying depository receipt allow the investor to hold shares in equity of other countries. Depository receipt is transferable. So which of the following is not a feature of a depository receipt? Question number 5th. Okay, Devashish is saying A. Sneha also saying A. What about rest? Lakshmi is saying A. Suresh saying B. Prajakta saying A. Srinivas saying A. Deepak saying A. Gitanjali saying C. Sindhu is saying C. Okay. No. The right answer will be your D, that is none of the above. It means all are the features of a depository. Right answer will be your D option, none of the above. It means all are the feature of the depository. The depository receipt, which it actually in originally it is a physical security. If we are talking about depository receipt which was originally a physical securities, it allows the investor to hold shares in the equity of other countries. We have discussed American depository receipt, global depository receipt, Indian depository receipt. All these depository receipt was originally a physical certificate. Okay. Now, because we have changed the physical trading on the capital market to the electronic form, that's why now the GDR, ADR, IDR we are issuing in the electronic form. But actually, depository receipt is a physical security, okay, or a physical certificate. Second is depository receipt allow the investor to hold the shares in equity of other country. That is true. We have discussed GDR, ADR, IDR already. Global depository receipt, American depository receipt, Indian depository receipt, in which what we have studied that the investors are holding the shares of or the equity of other countries' share. Let's say for example, when Indian company wants to raise capital from global market except America, Indian company issue GDR. Now who is purchasing this GDR? Let's say for example, the person who is living in China is investing in the GDR. Now the person who is living in China, the citizen of China, is holding the shares of an Indian company. So what we are saying that the equity of other countries will be held by the investor. So that is also true. Next is depository receipt is transferable. It is transferable. You can share the or you can negotiate the depository receipts. Okay. So right answer is none of the above because all are the features of depository receipt. Clear? Let me know. Options are clear of the 5th question to all of you. Not a option, not a C option. Right option will be your none of the above because all are the features of depositories. Let me know. Clear to all? Now, let's move to the next question. Before moving to the next question, those candidates who are live in this session, do like the session one. Okay. Now, the 6th question is the term hot card refers to. Is it a lost card? Is it a stolen card? Is it a misplaced card? Is it a misused card? So, which combination is correct related to hot card? SFMS. Okay, SFMS stands for Structured Financial Messaging System. It is a secure messaging standard developed to serve as a platform for interbank and intra-bank application. Acha, we have discussed SWIFT in one of the session, right, Sheikh? We have discussed SWIFT. What is SWIFT? Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, in which we have discussed that SWIFT provides a reliable or secure platform to the financial institutions to share their financial messages with each other. That is the SWIFT, which is working internationally and providing a secure and reliable platform to the financial institutions so that they can share their financial messages. The same purpose, the same functions for the domestic transaction, for the domestic messages transfer, is provided by the SFMS. So SFMS is a secure messaging standard that is developed to serve as a platform for intra-bank and interbank applications. So now here the banks, the financial institutions can share their financial messages on a secured or a standard platform, that is SFMS in India, when you are intra-bank transferring or you are interbank transferring. But in worldwide level, this function is performed by the SWIFT. Now let me know SFMS clear? To everyone SFMS clear? A structured financial messaging system, and this service was provided by one of the subsidiary of RBI, that is IFTAS. Okay, for sixth question, maximum are going with A option and some are saying C is also true. No, the right is A. When we are talking about the hot card means the lost card, stolen card, misplaced card, not a misused card. So right option will be your A, B, C. All are the terms which we can refer to the hot card. Now, next. Seventh question. Okay. For controlling inflationary or deflationary situation in India, RBI makes use of which one is excluded? To control the inflation in the country, to control the deflation in the country, RBI use certain terms or RBI use certain instruments of monetary policy. Which one is excluded from that particular instruments? Is it CRR? Is it SLR? Is it open market operation? Is it liquidity adjustment facility? What will be the right answer? Seventh is Devashish is saying C, Ashok saying A, Gitanjali saying C, Vishnu saying C, Uma saying D, Deepak is saying A, Srinivas is saying C, Ram is saying A, both Ram is saying A, Vinay saying C, Gagan saying D. Okay. The right answer will be your not A, not C, not B. Right will be your D. Liquidity adjustment facility. Now, liquidity adjustment facility, what liquidity adjustment facility is doing? It is injecting money to the market and absorbing money from the market. When we are talking about controlling the inflationary and deflationary situation, we use cash reserve ratio, statutory liquidity ratio, open market operation. We use after that marginal standing facility. So these are the certain things which RBI uses to control inflation and deflation situation in the country. But the liquidity adjustment facility can be performed on the daily basis, which inject the money and which absorb the money. Not to control the immediate inflationary and deflationary situation, we do not use liquidity adjustment facility. All the others will be used. Market establishment scheme will be used, but not the LAF. The right answer will be D. Next. Which of the following is a part of money market? Which of the following is a part of a money market? Bonds issued by the government, bonds issued by the public sector undertaking, term money or debentures. Question number 8. Acha, there is one announcement for all of you. We will discuss about that announcement, or I will declare the announcement at the end of the session. So stay in the session till the end, okay? There is a new series is coming on Officer Survey 24/7. Okay, Devasis is saying C, Gagan is saying A, Priyanka saying C, Subhash saying C, Deepak saying C, Vishnu saying C, Ram saying C, Gitanjali saying D. Gitanjali, debentures are the part of money market. Are you sure? Vishnu saying C, Nisha saying C, Uma saying C, okay. Vinay is saying C. So all are going with the C option, one or two are going with the D option or A option. But the right answer will be your term money. Bonds issued by Government of India comes under the security market. Bonds issued by the public sector undertaking comes under the securities market. Debentures comes under the security market. We have studied capital market in the paid batch also, in which we have discussed that capital market includes the equity market, it includes the commodity market, it includes the derivative market. So capital market includes the both market. One is equity market and second is debt market. In equity market, shares will be issued. Okay, in debt market, bonds and debentures will be issued. Bonds and debentures will be issued. So both the shares and bond debentures are the part of the capital market, not the money market. In money market, we have term money. What are the other instruments of money market? First is term money, second call money, next we have notice money, then we have certificate of deposit, then we have commercial papers, then we have cash management bill, then we have collateralized borrowing and lending obligation, then we have T-bills, etc. So all these are the instruments of money market, and equity and debt market comes under the capital market. Equity market, commodity market, derivative market, debt market, equity market, all are the part of capital market, not a part of money market. Okay, next. Which of the following does not match? Yes, very good. Call, notice, certificate of deposit, commercial papers, CBLO, CMB, all these are the money market. Correct. Now let me know the answer of the 9th question. Regulator of insurance market is Adda. Regulator of capital market is SEBI. Regulator of money market is RBI, and regulator of forex market is SEBI. So which of the following does not match? Devashish is saying D, Uma is saying D, Gagan is saying D, Ram is saying D, Prajakta is saying D, Sindhu saying D, Gitanjali is saying D, Vinay is saying D. Everyone is going with the D option. Very good. Because the regulator of forex market is not SEBI. Now, who is the regulator of forex market? Who regulates the forex market? If it is not regulated by SEBI, then who regulates the forex market? Very good. It is foreign exchange market, which is regulated by Reserve Bank of India, not by SEBI. Okay. FAMA is just an act. It's not a regulatory body, Subhash. If we are talking about FAMA, now first we had FARA, Foreign Exchange Regulation Act, and we have replaced this FARA with the Foreign Exchange Management Act in the year 1999, and it started, or it came into force from the year 2000. Okay. Now FAMA is just an act, not a regulatory body. Forex market is regulated by RBI, but the Foreign Exchange Management Act defines the norms or the policies or the provisions which are related to the foreign exchange in our country. So this is an act, and we are talking about the regulator. So regulator will be your Reserve Bank of India. Okay. Now, next, which of the following function is not carried out by RBI? Which of the following function is not carried out by RBI? Bank of government, raising deposit from public, lender of last resort to the banks, management of government debts. So which of the following function is not carried out by RBI? A, B, C or D? Very good. The right answer is B, that is raising deposit from public. It is not the function of RBI. RBI is the banker of the government of India. RBI is the lender of the last resort for the banks. RBI manages the debt of the government of India. RBI regulates the money market. RBI manages the NP and KYC. Okay. So all these functions, RBI is the issuer of currency. So all these are the functions of Reserve Bank of India except raising deposit from public. Okay. Acha, RBI issues the currency notes. Let me know in which system right now RBI issues the currency notes. What system it is in which RBI prints the currency note or issues the currency note? What is the name of the system which is used by RBI to print currency or to issue the currency note? Achha, earlier the system used by RBI was Rational Reserve System. The system came into effect from 1935 until 1957. We used to print currency with the help of Rational Reserve System. Now this system was replaced by which system? Which is right now we are following. Since the year 1957 till present, we are following this system to print the currency. What is the name of the system? If you do not know, just write that we do not know, so that we will discuss and we will move forward. If you know the answer, then give the answer, and if you don't know, just write that don't know. So first was Rational Reserve System. From this system, RBI started printing the paper currency in India from the year 1935, and the first paper currency was printed by Reserve Bank of India is 5 rupee note. Okay. Earlier, Reserve Bank of India, British government of India was used to print the paper currency in India. Okay. Before Rational Reserve System, the British government of India, with the help of Paper Currency Act 1861, they used to print the paper currency in India, but from 1935, RBI started printing the paper currency. Okay. Now, don't know, no issue. So, the system was replaced by the Minimum Reserve System. So we are using the Minimum Reserve System right now for printing the currency note, which is running from 1957. So earlier RBI started from the Rational Reserve System, that is RRS. It was replaced by the Minimum Reserve System, that is MRS. Okay. The right answer is ours, B. Now let me know out of 10 how much you have done correct. Now the announcement for all of you is that we are starting AML KYC certificate exam of IIB, IIBF on Officer Survey 24/7 at 5:30 p.m. every day from Monday to Saturday. Okay, so we are starting a new series related to AML KYC Compliance Officer Certificate Exam, and this series will run from 5:30 p.m. from Monday to Saturday, and it is starting from today. It is starting from today. So those of you who wants to build your career in AML and KYC analyst or the compliance officer, you can join this particular series. It will be very helpful for your exam. Okay. Now there is a two important batch which is related to these are the video courses which are related to your June-July exam 2022. It is both in English medium and the bilingual. So this is a bilingual batch and this is an English medium batch, in which you are getting the video courses. Okay. And to enroll in this particular batch, you can use a code that is Y496. And if you purchase this particular batch from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 78% discount on the amount of these products. Okay. So these are the bilingual and English medium batches, video courses which are available on Adda 24/7 application. Okay. Apart from this, the test packs are also available on Adda 24/7 application. CAIIB Prime Test Pack and JAIIB Prime Test Pack is available. In CAIIB, you will get 1500 questions. In JAIIB, you will get 50 plus total test. Okay. And again, to enroll in this particular test pack, you can use a code Y496S. Okay, for mock test and for ebooks you have to use the code with S, and for batches you have to use Y496, and you will get here 17% discount. And if you purchase these particular test books or test pack from Adda 24/7 application, you will get 1% additional discount, and you will get the amount 18% discount. Okay, now apart from this, there is a Maha pack is also available for your overall preparation of JAIIB and CAIIB. So there is a Maha pack of JAIIB, CAIIB. JAIIB Maha pack is individually available, and CAIIB Maha pack is also individually available. Okay, now the prices here are little bit high. So what you can do, again you can use a code Y496 and you will get 78% discount on these prices. And these particular batches will be available for your 12 months validity, 6 months validity. Okay, so the batches, if you purchase this Maha pack, you will get everything in the single product. You do not have to go for the mock test individually or the ebooks individually or the live batches individually. Everything will be covered under a single project, that single product, that is Maha pack. Okay, so this is the whole information for all of you. And now those candidates who are new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification will come to you. So now let's meet at the 5:30 p.m. in AML and KYC certificate series classes on Adda 24/7 Officers Adda 24/7 official YouTube channel. Okay, now those who do not know what is AML and KYC analyst, let me tell you. First of all, when we are talking about AML analyst, anti-money laundering officer analyst or analyst, what they are functioning, the function of them or the role of them is to monitor or investigate the financial transactions which is performing by the customer, or to detect what are the suspicious transactions happening in a financial institution, and then they submit the suspicious transaction report to Reserve Bank of India, the STR report. Okay, and what the KYC analyst or officers do, their primary function is to verifying or reviewing the documentations of a customer, to know their customer. So KYC is a process in which the analyst have to perform a certain process in which he has to review the documentation of a customer. It can be a new customer, it can be an existing customer, so that we can know what kind of risk level can be arise in the banking system because of a certain customer. So the risk level or the level of risk category is analyzed under the KYC analyst job. So this is the particular AML and KYC certificate exam in which we have to study the two subjects, that is anti-money laundering and second is your KYC. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you all for joining and stay safe. Let's meet at the 5:30 p.m. daily on Officers Adda 24/7. Thank you.